Hello, world. It's me, Vilma, host of Life of a Veteran. Today, it's a solo podcast. Just going to do a quick recap of what's been going on in my life, interviews for the future, and most importantly, what I've been learning during this whole process of podcasting and interviewing. So let's start. Recap of my life right now. Yes, I'm looking at my notes. Um, what I have down for Zoom with the boys. That's been going great. It's with Lisa. It's Patreon crew. You guys should check it out. It's pretty neat, actually. Love interest, school, midterm tomorrow for ASL class. Don't worry, folks. I'm going to study right after this. I just had to get this out as well. Transferring to schools. But yeah, new job interest as well. Really excited about that, folks. Now, future interviews. I'll mention this towards the end, but I definitely want to hit this. Please contact me, Life of a Veteran 913 at gmail.com. If you know any veterans, they're females and anyone that served from a foreign country, that'd be actually really amazing. I really want to, if there's any Australian listeners out there, anyone that that was in the military that I'd like to be interviewed, please try to contact me. I'll leave links below and contacts below. Definitely need more women as well because they're not as represented as much as they should be. Now, I already recap with Zoom for boys, been going great. Now, love interest, that's been going great as well too. So I've been pretty stoked, folks. Been on a couple dates with someone and she's been pretty swell. So I look forward to more of that in the future. I know I'm like looking off in the distance. However, I'm just trying to think. I get so much on my mind, I kind of pounded, well, not pounded, but I definitely drank. I hate tea pounded. What the fuck? I drank a monster pretty fast and it's pretty late at night. Not super late, but it's late enough to question the fact that why are you drinking a monster? Now, school, along with my midterms, the ASL program, wanting to transfer to a college. How's that going? Well, it's going a little slow, but steady. And I wouldn't say I'm behind necessarily. I feel like I'm behind. So it just means I need to focus more. And it's hard to focus sometimes, but hey, it happens. I want to transfer to Kent State, I think. I think I want to stay in Ohio, then move. So we'll see how the future holds for now, folks. Job. Pretty stoked. I did a observation for school the other day, a couple weeks ago, and there's an opportunity to was it be a substitute teacher. So that'd actually be really neat. So I'm pretty stoked about that for preschool folks. Nothing crazy. No. All right. The main topic of today is primarily what I've learned from all these interviews. I've learned two things: humor and humility, for sure. You need humor to get through things like war and whatnot, especially talking to people like Doug, uh, Bill Jones, the Ice Cream King, James Stover, individuals that have deployed, and you need a sense of humor at times when you're in that dark space. Especially when and Coach Nemo as well. Especially when, there's things where you don't necessarily know how to handle at that moment, but you move forward and you deal with that shit later. And compassion. I know I'm using all these these words. I wouldn't say they're big words by no means. However, I'm just using these singular words just to describe of what I've been learning. I don't know why I'm doing it that way. It's like, it's interesting. But definitely, you do become more compassionate, I think, after you get home. You be callous as well, for sure. However, you do learn compassion. And man, it's interesting during these podcasts. It's hard not to tear up or have some sort of emotions from it. However, it's taught me to be a better person for sure. I don't know how else to say it, you get these folks, they tell all these stories about their lives and whatnot. And it's very personal, and it's an honor to just be able to just listen and just to learn and to know that you got good people out there. You got people that want to serve this country, that just want to do the right thing no matter what. And it's a good feeling. And it makes me grateful. Makes me thankful for the fact that I had the opportunity to serve this country, to even deploy, to meet people, and to serve with so many people. And it's been a blessing, folks. And I think I might end on that. There's not much to say. I just wanted to, at least get something out there for y'all on this Monday night. School's been a killer. And I hate to use that as an excuse. However, school's been a killer. I haven't gotten to boxing lately, so which I need to. I need to go a lot more. However, school is the main hustle as well. Boxing's a dream. What am I going to end with? Oh, fun fact about me. I like long walks on the beach. That's really it, folks. I'm gonna try to get more interviews with female veterans. Now, when I get some interviews with veterans that are overseas, like anyone that's from Australia, anyone from Canada, let's get some Mexican Marines, let's get some Marines from South America. And they don't have to be just Marines. I'm just using that as an example. However, please email me at lifeofaveteran913@gmail.com. And I will say another I had a save round over here. I've had some good episodes. I've had some bad episodes. When I mean bad episodes, where it made me nervous, where you didn't know if you're going to use the material and this episode's even going to come out. And no, I'm not talking about the latest episode. The latest episode was spicy and I liked it. I actually latest episode of Coach Nemo, I thought that was actually a lot of fun. That was actually one of my most favorite episodes. That was great. Sorry, I was just like messing with the lighters and whatnot. However, no, that actually was one of my most favorite episodes. As in, is actually one of my most favorite interviews. That along with Doug is one of my favorite ones. But yes, with Coach Nemo was one of my favorites due to the fact that it was spicy and not in a bad way. It's a good spice. It was like, he's like spicy tuna, bro. You know what I mean? It's delicious, and you gotta have a little kick to your life, not in a bad way, and no puns because he's a Muay Thai coach. You know, and every interview with Doug was fun. That was always great, and I have to admit, I had a lot of fun with Chris Fouts. I thought that was very interesting. I really enjoyed that one as well. And I want to say I learned a lot from him. And it's hard to say at times, where realistically, would I love to watch all the footage and be able to write down and be like, this is how I learned, and this is this and that. But however, it's like, yes, I do have to cherry pick memories and whatnot. But it's been really great. And oh, you know what? Learning learning more about Michelle Moskowitz, uh, and what she's gone through as well, and learning about I believe it's called A Hope for Chance, is the the namesake of her son. That was definitely that was a huge I learned a lot from that episode, and please check that one out. That was one of the earlier episodes, folks. However, I thought it was a really good one. Um, what else? I think that's it, folks. So thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you all next week. Have a good Halloween. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Wear a condom. Pay the escorts. Call your mom. I think that's it. All right, folks. Yeah, not much about me today, but that's okay. Maybe more next time. Good night.